Good people, Louthewritersports back with you once again. How y'all doing? What up, Colo, man? What up, Polo, man? Hope we get a few more people up here because we're going to do NBA All-Star pick today. We're going to see who y'all think should be on the 2021 All-Star games. And to you, man. Renee Montgomery retires. Well, we don't even know if they're going to have an All-Star game or not. The players are still acting like players are still saying they don't want to play. And some players said some players may want to play only if they getting money for the All-Star game. I don't think they should either, but the NBA wants the All-Star game. Because I couldn't think about it if they don't have the All-Star game, when they're gonna ever have another All-Star game. Because you don't know how long this pandemic gonna keep on going. Yeah, people taking shots, but now you know they're not gonna shut the season down. They're not shutting the season down because they lose too much money. They already lost a whole lot of money when they had to shut it down partly last year. And plus, you still got those players living from paycheck to paycheck. So if y'all in the room, hit that subscribe button so we can get the notifications and give it show a thumbs up if you can. Yeah, I seen that. All timers ain't no joke. I think him and Joe Biden are like the same age. But they do have the All-Star game, man. I don't even know if all the superstars don't be playing the game. You may see less fortunate players playing in that game. Like you may see guys who ain't All-Star end up being the All-Star lineup. Yeah, that don't make no sense to me right there, Paul.
Can you hear me good, Lou? I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Making sure I don't sound like I'm underwater and all that.
Yeah, Bob Knight may be next because he's suffering from all times like that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bobby Knight is suffering from all times like that.
Oh man, I didn't know that. That's why we really haven't heard from him that much, huh?
Yeah, it started after he retired from coaching basketball. ESPN hired him to do games, and
Mm-hmm.
if you seen some of those games, he had like he didn't know where he was, like where he was.
Right. Wow, I did not know that. Yeah, because he had a short little stint over there at Texas Tech. They got a lot of love for Bobby Knight in Texas, man. They got a lot of love because man, Bobby Knight is not really like a basketball coach, Lou. He's more like a football coach. Hey, that motherfucker, man. Hey, Lou. He headbutted a player one time. You remember that? I was like, God, dog, this dude is ruthless. He do anything to motivate his players. Because I was looking at that,
He's
and
the last Bob Knight, the last dying breed coach who really got on the players like that. And now you can't do it no more. They so
right,
soft.
yeah, nah, absolutely not, man. You can't do that, man. But yeah, I remember it like it was I remember it like it was yesterday. They showed it on Sports Center. They kept rewind. I kept rewinding it back, man. And man, he came and it was a black dude. Man, he was like the dude was just sitting on the bench. Man, Bob Knight just came out of nowhere and just headbutted this dude and got in his face, man. And was like he was just chewing his ass out on the bench, so But hey, believe it or not though, Lou, a lot of parents like and respect stuff like that. There's a lot of parents that wanted their kids to play for a coach like Bobby Knight.
Hey, it was fun watching Indiana basketball growing up. There was some good teams.
Yeah, they were, man. And you know what? And listen, I used to not like it. Listen. I used to not like it, but until I saw, okay, it was two things. I remember Calbert Cheney, Okay, I remember Calvert Chaney, and then when I found out that Isaiah played for Indiana, because I really didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Then I started to look at it more, and I started to follow the games more and more. But the one thing I think that I started to follow Bobby Knight about, because I knew that he was so hardcore. Check this out, Lou. He had said Michael Jordan was the best player that he had ever
Actually, he
seen.
says Charles Barkley was the best player.
Huh?
He actually says Charles Barkley was the best player.
No, he said Michael.
No,
he said Michael.
You're talking about Team USA at that time.
At
They
that
said
time,
Charles
yeah.
Barkley was better than Michael.
Yeah, look at him. Lou don't like that. He can't stand Jordan. Look, Bobby Knight. Okay, Bobby Knight has said, because he was like, okay, well, we don't have a center or something like that, or somebody like that, and they were talking about somebody, not in reference to Bobby Knight, but they were like, we'll play him at center or whatever. But I just remember just Bobby Knight just saying that MJ was the best player that he's seen. So he said Charles Barkley, man.
No, the reason he said that because it was Team USA against NBA All Stars at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Magic Johnson and Larry Bird was in the league at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and Jordan was still in college.
Yeah, because they used to have those NBA. It would be the NBA All Stars against the like the or the U.S. Olympic or the college players, and Jordan would be annihilating them though. Like, it wouldn't just be Jordan either; it was everybody. Sam Perkins. Listen, hey Lou, a lot of people don't know. Man, Sam Perkins used to, man, that dude could hoop. Remember that?
Yeah.
Lou sound like he. Are you cleaning, man?
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, okay.
I heard you, Polo. I'm at work.
Right. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, are you? I knew you was cleaning or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as far as the All-Star game, my feeling is this: it's a risk, But in the ATL, man, they really don't. They don't really care. They were so ready to get back to normal life, even when the pandemic had taken place. You feel me? That's why Mayor Bottoms and Kemp was clashing, was butting heads and stuff. Because Kemp wanted one thing and Mayor Bottoms wanted another thing in terms of ATL or whatever. But I don't think it's gonna be as exciting. Really the highlight of the All-Star, besides the game, is, you already know, Lou. It's the slam dunk contest. And that's why, everybody look. I know at least that's what Besides that, I just wait for the game. That's it. But I think they're not having it, right? Or they having it? They're not having it, right?
I have no idea yet.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, man. What you think about it, man?
It's whatever with me. If they have it, they have it. If they don't, they don't.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, if they do have it, like, everybody gonna be watching it. What's the difference?
Yeah. They people gonna like it regardless. I thought you was gonna, what I really thought you was gonna touch on was some football, man.
To me,
I thought Lou was gonna touch on some football, but man, listen. The way this season has been going, and some people actually agree with me. It's been a disaster, man. Lou, look, you play sports, okay? Listen, sports is about rhythm. It has a lot to do with rhythm. If your body, if if your body is accustomed to training a certain way, and you talk about seasons, and the seasons are pretty much the same for your entire life as you maturate, and then you go through what we're going through right now in terms of the rhythm being thrown off. You A lot of stuff can happen to your body. One example right now is when AD getting hurt. And another example is everybody talks about Luca and how poorly that he seemed to be playing, even though I think Dallas got that win or whatever. But people been getting on Luca but people don't realize is that he got an injury, and then on top of that, some of these guys didn't really have that much. It was really no turnaround time for anybody to rest and recuperate. And you gotta get right back to it. Go ahead, my bad.
the main reason why they trying to start the season off early is because they're trying to because they still think about having Olympics in the summer, and they need Team USA during the summer.
Right.
And it ain't no guarantee those guys gonna be playing Team USA. They figure they go ahead play the Olympic games. Then around then they're gonna start season late October like they normally do and play the 81 game season.
Right. Yeah. But the king is loving this. Loving the short season. But now listen. This is another thing that I don't like either, though. Now, this is what I didn't like, and I told a couple people this too. Listen, at first you said you wasn't going to have no damn All-Star game, okay? Then you turn around back door, and then you said, oh, well, now we're going to go ahead and have it. Man, you already put the shit in stone, excuse my language, saying that you wasn't going to have it. So now you got these guys in their mind thinking, okay, well now we ain't gonna have it. Now they gotta get back up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, would you make up your damn mind? And I can understand. Now I know a lot of people got on LeBron about crying and whining about the All-Star game, but to a certain extent, I do understand where LeBron is coming from, and other players too. Because I had already had in my mind, I was like, damn, the season's short, no All-Star game. Next thing I'll turn around, Lou, guess what? Oh, snap, we having an All-Star game. It's going back to the old format.
Players just want those 3 days off. The players want those 3 days off. They don't want to take no they've been doing.
Yeah. But I'm just like, man, I'm just praying we get back to normalcy. You know what I'm saying? Get back to really to what it was. I don't feel like I don't even feel like, okay, yeah, we won, you know, in terms of football. You know, the Bucks, they won, but you know, some people feel like, you know, dang, the football season, you know, wasn't even really, you know, kind of the same and everything. You know, it just messed up. Man, all the sports has been kind of, we got to work around a whole bunch of stuff in order to make things happen. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm surprised that they had a big turnout as they did over there in Florida. But then you gotta wonder if what's gonna happen in terms of cases and stuff like that. Did you see the game?
Be honest with you, Polo. I feel around halftime.
You said what, bro?
I fell asleep around halftime. That first half was bullshit.
Oh, you fell asleep?
Yeah, because that first half was bullshit. I was like, this like all season long I have not seen Kansas City get calls like that. All of a sudden they getting all these flags out of nowhere.
Look at him, look at him, look at him. Don't even give me that, Lou. Man, we came out from jump start busting their ass, man.
I'm not a Kansas City fan.
Right, I understand.
I always do that crap. Every time an old veteran plays in the Super Bowl, for some reason they end up getting all these calls. The young team always end up getting all these calls. And crazy shit goes on. You don't think something ain't up with that?
But listen, that was like me.
You don't think all those calls? You think all those flags when you can't see justified?
Nah, man. Listen. It wasn't the cause. Listen. I'm gonna tell you.
Think there was a whole lot of people on Twitter, and social media was mad about that.
Right, and you know what? You know what I say? It's because they wanted to see Mahomes defeat Brady. But let me tell you what it was, though. Okay, and I'm gonna exit Brady out of the equation. Okay, listen. First off,
people mad because they wanted to see a close, good, competitive game. They felt like that game was not fair. Down the middle.
Right. Well, not you. Kansas City had a chance, but let me tell you what happened. Just to get back to my point. Listen. First off, some of the people that was on the roster, Lou, what were they? They were considered the expendables, and I'm gonna go down the line. Okay. Tom Brady. Let's start with the first and foremost. Okay. Patriots were ready to move on from this dude, all right? They said, okay, now we're ready to move on. Bam. They go ahead and bring in Cam Newton and all that other stuff. Then you got Pierre Paul. Didn't have his fingers, you know, and in New York, you know what I'm saying? They was tripping on him. They were ready. They about to give up on Pierre Paul. Then the league had gave up on Sue, you know what I'm saying, for all his antics and stuff like that. And then, of course, AB. Can't say enough about, AB or whatever. They gave him a chance. Well, guess what? They came in and were able to come in and be solid. Now, another thing, too. They beat us earlier in the year, Lou. They tore us up. Tyreek Hill put up 200 yards up against Davis. So Davis had already had a chip on the shoulder. Okay? He said, no, that's not going to happen again. Tyreek Hill could not do nothing. Mahomes couldn't do nothing. Now, I give Mahomes this, Lou. I will give him this. Mahomes was not 100%. You could clearly see he wasn't 100%. But, hey, Lou, you know football. Tell me this. It was either the Buffalo game or the game before that. They got exposed. Kansas City got exposed. The coaching and Mahomes, some of his weaknesses. and tendencies.
But Andy Reid's head was not all there, because what happened to his son.
Well, say that again. You cut in and out, bro.
Andy Reid was not all there because of what happened to his son.
Well, yeah. I mean, emotional. Yeah, I understand that. And hey,
his son may be facing life in prison.
Right. I understand that. And listen, that me, Lou. Somebody else said that, man. That kills the whole argument right there. But I'm just talking about from okay, we're gonna have to pipe down and get focused and all this other stuff. But I mean, Lou, we have to be realistic though too. Okay, hey, look, you are in the Super Bowl though. You made it there you made it there. So listen, okay, had they won, people wouldn't even be having the conversation. They'd be like, oh man, he won. He beat an old ass Brady. And he beat some guys that were expendable. And he won on top with all the adversity that he's going through. But then
Polo, they do this. But Polo, they do this all the time in the Super Bowl though. Remember when Ray Lewis was in the Super Bowl in his last year? They get and the ref didn't call a pass in front, a clear against them, and Baltimore won that game. Then you don't forget about the Peyton Manning's last Super Bowl.
Yeah. Which one? Well, you talking about the one where he was different?
Yeah.
Or yeah. Man, that was one on defense.
I'm just saying, hey,
Lou, that was Von Miller. That was all Von Miller, man.
You don't see a pattern here, Polo, when you got these old guys in their last game in the Super Bowl.
Oh, man, you don't see a pattern here? No, I'm not going to give you that, Lou. You know why? Because Russell Wilson was young. He won. Mahomes was young. He won. Kaepernick, had it not been for the lights off, he was up in there, but he fell short. I don't.
And did you hear what Tim Brown and Jerry Rice said?
What's that?
That at one Super Bowl back when I think 2003, they Tampa Bay won. They about ready to fight their head coach because he told John Gruden the game plan.
Yeah, that was 01, 02, man.
Well, he told John Gruden they offered the game plan because him and Gruden are good buddies. And John Lynch said, "Oh, we knew all the plays because it was just like practice to us."
Well, I know, and listen, I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of people. I'm glad you touched on that, Luke. I'm glad you touched on that because I'm gonna be for real. You played the game, so you're a lot more knowledgeable in football. But don't get me twisted. Don't get it twisted. I do got a lot of knowledge, but that's why I like talking to. Shout out to True the King. I like talking to you and True the King. I think in terms of you and True the King and James, y'all got good football knowledge. But listen, hey, look here. That was Tony Dungy's team. That wasn't Gruden's team. Me personally, I don't think that Gruden. You might disagree. I don't like Gruden as a coach. I don't think he's a good coach.
Really, he ain't that great of a coach. He just make sure he put himself in the right situation. They call him a quarterback guru. He's really not. because he's hard on his quarterbacks.
Right.
He be so hard. Like the only way you can be a good quarterback from John Gruden, you got to.
I think Lou fell out, yo. Okay, you there, man?
Yeah, I'm back.
Lou was like, man. Lou was like, hold it down for me, man. Hold it down.
The only way you can play with John Gruden, you got to stand up to John Gruden. Because if you don't, he's going to try to bully you.
Right, yeah. Yeah. And listen, I don't even think, okay, yeah, that segment about, what was that called? The film room. Man, I was like, man, this motherfucker Lou would try to listen, I know you'd have been up in the room with him. You'd be like, man, who the hell is you to be doing film with me? You can't even keep a damn job. Man, motherfucker gonna bring up in there. I forget which guy it was. Though, Lou. But the way he was coming at this dude, man, it looked like he just wanted to man, if you don't just shut your ass up. Because, man, Gruden, he don't do nothing, man. Okay, yeah, you took a team that, hey, Gruden remind me of Kerr, nigga. That's who the fuck he remind me of. He hopped on a team that was already built and established. Oh, Gruden, man, I can't stand that. And now, okay, AB was wrong. AB was wrong what he did when he was in Oakland. AB should have just shut the hell up, showed up, and did what he needed to do. Okay, yeah, okay, you're not feeling too good or whatever. Okay, yeah, we know that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that ain't 100%. But don't go through this whole fiasco about this and that and all this other stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Gruden was right in this situation. I don't blame the Raiders for moving on. And AB got taught a lesson, and that's why he humbled himself. Because I'm an AB fan, man.
You don't know what really happened, Polo? AB saw that Raiders team did not have enough quarterback. He knew if he stays there, he's gonna put up numbers, but he ain't gonna win shit.
Oh man, what's his name? Carr? It was Carr, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carr. Listen, I looked at Hard Knocks. Carr is not. He's not a bad quarterback, man. He's not garbage. He ain't garbage.
And plus, you don't know if behind the scenes, Tom Brady was talking to AB, trying to get him to leave on.
Oh no! Hey Lou, you always be like conspiracy.
Think about it. When AB left, look who was the first team trying to sign AB. That was New England. Because think about it.
I agree.
If Tom Brady is a shady guy who's known for doing things people don't sign out about.
Well, I mean, okay, look, listen.
But you got to think about this, Polo. that last year in New England, Tom Brady was pissed off because Bill Belichick would not give him any type of talent around him.
Right. That's true. That's true. I agree with that. That's true. I think, man, True the King would probably know even more about that situation. I think he, that's why or whatever. But no, man. Listen, man.
Plus, can you blame AB acting the way he is? Because AB can be on his
Nah.
best behavior, but none of these teams none of the teams he plays for will have his back.
Lou. I'm gonna be real with you, man. I don't like that shit. Now, okay, look, I understand what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying, though. I don't like it, but I understand where they're coming from in terms of getting their money. It's just like when what's his name, Bell. When Bell was holding out. Okay, that situation right there.
And plus, you got to think about this too. When New England cut AB because of that situation with that painter,
yeah,
he was like, how come the owner who got caught and arrested can get away with that, but
that motherfucker getting hand jobs and shit.
that's what I'm saying. You know, you feel what I'm saying, Polo? You cut me because of he say she say type of thing, but you got caught up. Like you believe her word over mine. Like what's up with that?
That's right. I agree with you there. I'm there. Listen, Kraft was wrong. Kraft was wrong. They should have just been like, well, we don't want to bring any of that to our organization. Motherfucker, y'all already was put on blast one time. And not matter of fact, two times.
That's one of the main reasons why Tom Brady left. Because one, he wanted to get paid. Two, he wanted weapons around him. He was getting up there in age. Can you blame Tom Brady acting the way he was his last year in New England? Like he wanted some more money because he took a whole lot of paychecks all those years just for you, Bill Belichick. Like if it wasn't for his wife being a supermodel making $100 million, he probably would have left a long time ago.
Well, look. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Yeah. My bad. No, look. This is my thing. And see that type of attitude right there, Lou. And I think you should do a live on it. I'm gonna do a video myself on this, but and I'm gonna touch on this topic. But that type of attitude that these guys are doing is starting to become contagious. Now, this is what I'll give them though. I will give the athletes credit on this. The ones that hold out or wait and all this other stuff, such as Zeke and others and stuff like that. I think with who else? Of course, Bell. Name some others, Luke. I know you know some others, man. AB.
Le'Veon Bell at that time deserved his money because he was the one carrying him and Antonio AB was carrying that team. Because Le'Veon Bell made Big Ben a great quarterback because his running kept Pittsburgh in a whole lot of games, and plus he knew the short span of a running back career is short, so he wanted to get paid.
Well, see, this is my thing. Okay, look, I can understand, and see, you play football. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I'm holding out. This is the perspective that I look at it. I try to place myself in the athlete's shoes. Okay, you want me? Okay, Zeke, for instance. Okay, he played one of the most riskiest position and the position that has the shortest shelf life on the field and running back because the shelf life for a running back is not that long. You already know that, Lou, because of the twitch and the quickness and stuff like that. And you got younger guys. They try to go younger at that position, and plus the position isn't really as flourishing as it used to be. Now, say for you're playing one of the riskiest positions where you're taking a pounding all the time, especially when they utilize their running game, and you want me to sit up here and do this and do that for you and all this other stuff, but you're not going to pay me out? Okay, yes, I understand that. Now, there is a flip side to that. Where he messed up and where Bell messed up, Bell out there on the stage rapping, you know what I'm saying? Got Patron in in his body and stuff like that and stuff. Whereas you should have been on the video working out, doing this, getting yourself staying ready and all this other stuff. But instead, you're doing all this other stuff. Or with Zeke, you out there, not Cancun, but it was out there on the boat. Yeah, Cabo. There you go. Yeah. Like, don't show that shit, man. Like, that's where you fucking up. And like, I'm all for that. But do that shit on the low. Like, you know what I'm saying, Lou? Like, why you gonna sit up there and be like, look, nah, I wanna hold out? Well, they gonna look at you like, well, this motherfucker ain't serious either. Now, the white folks will say, well, we don't think that this guy is focused at all. You know.
No, they don't think he focused. See, they don't think he fuck. Like he was going through some shit too, cause it's
right.
You gotta think about it. He was going through some shit too, cause his ex-girlfriend said that he abused her, which he did not do.
Right. Yeah.
I think she was just mad because he broke up with her because she wanted to be part of that lifestyle with him, with the money and all that. She felt like I think they started dating back in college, right? He knew that he was gonna be a football star.
Right.
And this thing, all she saw was dollar signs. I'm being NFL wife, making major money with him. All that. When he broke it off with her, she felt some type of way and said he did this to me, he did that to me.
Right. Yeah.
So basically, she was a bitter woman.
Yeah. Because listen. Hey man, I'll say this, Luke. Now that we're touching on football. Hey, Zeke, I've never seen, besides, okay, with the exception of AP, and even AP, that's a little toxic because AP, he had moved, but AP stride and his busting through, and I've never seen anybody make anybody miss like Ezekiel. Being able to get through so swiftly, and then on top of that, be able to leave you and lose you. The only other person that I've seen be able to do that, and then people got on him too, right, Lou? About well, he needs to be a dual threat, being able to catch the ball. Look, everybody's not built to be a Marshall Faulk, okay, but I think that's where he kind of sort of took a step back a little bit. But I think that Zeke could, with the way that he runs, he has the potential to be up there with Barry, man. I'm just like, am I tripping or something? If that's the way that I felt about Maurice Clarett. Man, when Clarett came out, hey, Lou, I was like, this dude could be something. I was so mad when that dude fell off, man. And when he showed up at that combine like he did. So the way that I felt about Correct, that's the way that I kind of felt about my bad.
Like that freshman year, they pumped up his head talking about, oh man, you don't need to play 4 years in college, man. Just leave and go pro.
Right. Right.
And plus, Ohio State said we take him back, but you gotta follow by these rules. And Jim Brown, I love Jim Brown, but he should not have been listening to Jim Brown. Jim Brown was on some bullshit.
Wow. What did Jim Brown say?
Talking about Ohio State trying to be racist against him, and Ohio State is like, man, fuck Ohio State. You don't need that bullshit. You don't need Ohio State. You can do whatever you want, man. Just lay back and stay cool, man. Like basically, Jim Brown gave him some bad advice.
Jim Brown, man, I had a ton of respect for him.
I got respect for Jim Brown too, but Jim Brown gave him some bad advice. He felt like Ohio State was doing him wrong.
Yeah.
Like Ohio State was willing to take him back. I think if he went back to Ohio State for his sophomore junior year, he'd be in the league. He would play at least 10 to 12 years in the NFL.
Right. He listen, because he wanted to come out as a freshman, but they said that he couldn't do it. Yeah, he couldn't do that. Correct. He was trying to come out as a freshman and stuff, you know, but they said he couldn't do it.
Like they feel like you got, if you try to come out as a freshman, you're not ready to play in NFL. Basically, what it is, they don't want a whole. If he comes out as a freshman, then you're gonna have a whole lot of guys trying to come out as freshmen. Basically, you're gonna have some type of NBA thing where next you know you want kids to come out go from high school straight from the pros. They don't want that.
Right. Well, see, from what I found out, and you know this, they said like the development in terms of, because they feel like, you know, when you're a junior, they feel like your body is okay, your body's more ready or whatever. Because there were a couple people that I knew in high school, here in Texas, man, that said, like, look, I want to go to the NFL from high school. There was a guy, man, he was a linebacker, Lou. Hey, dude, this dude was sending people to the hospital in high school. Like I think he had two stretcher games. And man, they were like, this dude's on a whole nother level. I mean, he was a 5-star athlete and everything. But, you know, they said that he couldn't do it because everybody kept asking him if he could go. But they said that he couldn't do it or whatever. And he said he went to a visit at a college. And he's like, man, the guys that, because the dude is already huge. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, man, this dude's already like, he ain't really, like, he ain't Urlacher big. But, I mean, he's about 6'4", must have weighed like, he was a solid 260, 270, something like that, but could move. And he told us, man, he went over there, man, he said, man, the college visit, man, was crazy and everything. We was like, yeah, but man, so what, you gonna try to go to the league? He was like, nah. And he changed his mind because he saw how big the dudes were just in college. And that's just in college or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I think the development track is more different now. As far as basketball, everybody was doing that stuff. Everybody was jumping from the league to basketball. Like LeBron, he was already developed, but like if you look at KG, man, people thought KG and they even thought Kobe was tripping to a certain extent when he went.
Oh shit. Hey Polo man.
What's up, bro?
I'm about to end the show because the Brooklyn game about to get ready to start. So I'm probably gonna be on the ticket zone.
Yeah. No, all right, it's all right, man. I'm ready. Man, listen, we gonna do it to Brooklyn, man. I don't care what y'all say. We gonna bring it to Brooklyn, man. I like KD, I like Kyrie and everything, but when we play them, we gonna give it to them, man.
All right, man.
All right, you have a good one.
I just want to say thanks for coming to my show. Hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. I'll probably do it again on Thursday. Other than that, thanks for coming and see y'all later.